Guys. Yeah, man.
What's up,
Yeah, man.
everybody? This is your girl CC, where it begins magazine, and my co-host is not in today, but we have a special guest on the line. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Okay. My name is Brown Shuga from Africa, Nigeria, raga dancehall artist, lover of good music. I make good music for my fans and the people around the world. It's so great to be on this show, and I hope you guys enjoy my section. God bless you all.
Well, thanks for coming on. Well, tell everybody how you got into
Yes,
the
sir.
music and entertainment.
Well, for me, music started for me long time ago. I remember when I was young, I used to make music from everything that was around my environment. I started music from school in long time ago. Then I took it professionally from 2012. I took it professional. I got signed to a record label. Then since then it's been trying to put myself and my music to the world and to the global map. So that's what we do up to now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us how your music in Africa, how it is there compared to the U.S.
Oh, okay. The music here in Africa, you know, is a bit, people, because we Africans are known for Afrobeats.
Mm-hmm.
But the kind of music that I make, it's not Afrobeats, but I used to do Afrobeat at a point in time, but I decided to stick to my style, which is dancehall, raga dancehall. You understand? So in a market like Africa, yeah, Afrobeat in Africa is just like the mainstream music. Like that's what is known. That everybody know Afrobeat as African music. You understand? But I'm trying to break a niche with dancehall music from Nigeria and let the world know that yes, regardless of what the world knows as as Afrobeat, we can still break through with dancehall music, raga dancehall from Nigeria. So
Awesome. Well,
basically, so yes. So basically, that's what we are trying to do. We're on the mission to put dancehall music from Africa, Nigeria on the map. So that's the mission right now. Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Big thing, big thing. Yeah, man.
So, who are some people you would like to collab with?
On Are you on the foreign scene or on the Nigerian scene?
Both scenes. Just name a couple
Okay.
of people.
Okay, on the Nigerian scene, I think there's this artist called, I don't know if you know her. Her name is Thames. She's a fast rising artist. Her name is Thames. She's dope. I love her sound.
Okay.
Then on the international scene would be artists like most of the big artists from Jamaica, like Popcorn, Vibes, Cartel. A lot of the dope artists, Jamil. Big up Jamil, Sean Paul, because those are the kind of people, those are the artists that inspire my music. So it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, and I look forward to work with them because I feel it's going to strengthen my music and take dancehall to the next level.
All right. I
Yes,
love
sir.
Sean
Yes, sir.
Paul. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Big inspiration. Sean Paul is a big inspiration.
Yeah, he's a big
Long time ago.
inspiration here too. So I got you.
Yeah, man.
Well, tell us about your
Blessings,
song. Tell
blessings,
us about
blessings.
your single.
Okay, 2021, due to the pandemic last year, it's been tough, and we've been in the studio recording, trying to make music to tell our stories, and music that would affect the world positively. You understand? So we decided to, come up with this project that I'm working on, titled Champion Sound.
Right.
It's a single, and also the title of my forthcoming sophomore album coming up as well. And on the album, we're trying to tell our stories as Africans, let the world know that yes, regardless of what the media, the mainstream media has painted about Africa, there's a lot we have to offer to the world, because Africans, we are great people. We have a lot of potentials, a lot of talents, So I'm just trying to use this project to tell my story, that regardless of where you come from, there's greatness in every man, and you can be whatever you choose to be, and with don't let no man tell you otherwise, and believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, because your
Yes.
dreams are valid, and you know you go and take over the world. So that's it for me. You know, that's the concept of the project, and I'm seriously working on it. On this project, we have a lot of collaborations from UK, from Jamaica, from Spain. So it's a whole lot of a whole full pack album, you know, that is coming soon. So, but the first single of the album is going to be Champion Sound, which is going to be like the introduction of the album, which is also self-titled Champion Sound. So it's a big project for us, and it's a big win for us and for Africans as a whole.
Okay. So when will that be out?
Pretty soon, before the end of the year, before the end of like let's say before the middle of the year, you know, we were planning out. So the album is almost 90% ready, you know. So I'm still trying to, you know, trying to compile, you know, try to do the final compilation of the album. So just, you know, just the fans should anticipate that as well. So so bless up, you don't know. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I can't wait for it to come out at the end of the year.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No,
that's
the middle of the year. Let's say the middle. Yes, big. Yes, it's big for us. You know, I'm so excited as well. I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
I got you. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, in the next 5 years from now, I see myself winning a Grammy.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see myself winning a Grammy. I see myself taking dancehall music to the next level. I see myself putting Africa on the map and letting the world know our story, and letting the world know that regardless of what the mainstream media has painted, you know, has projected about Africans, we are great people. We have a lot of potentials, a lot of vast opportunities to offer to the world, because Africans, we are great. Africa is the future. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So that's for real, for real.
I know.
Yes, we are the future. Africans are the future, we know.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yes,
I want to really visit.
Yes, yes,
I want to visit Africa. That is on my bucket list.
Okay.
To visit.
Oh.
Once all this stuff died down. Once it died down and stuff, then you know when we could travel again. That's on my bucket list to come to Africa. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So as an artist, what has been one of your biggest challenges?
Yeah, one of my biggest challenges would be finance, you know, financing, you know, because, you know, music takes a lot of, you know, finance, you know, in terms of promotion, in terms of distribution, trying to make sure your music go as fast as you want it, you understand? And the other challenges would be, you know, getting the right support that you need as an artist. You know, a lot of we artists don't get the support that we need, you understand? So we have to do it ourselves, you know, we have to find our way to the top, you know. So it's challenging, and but regardless, we still push, and with the little we have, we still make sure our stories is ahead. You know. Okay. That's it. Yeah.
So we talked about your challenges. Let's talk about your accomplishment. What has been one of your biggest accomplishments as being an artist?
Okay, for me, one of my biggest accomplishments would be, you know, having freedom to make the kind of music I want to make, you know, like, you know, starting my own movement called the Renegade State of Mind Nation. It's a big movement in Nigeria right now, you understand? We're trying to, you know, let the world know that, you know, we as renegades, you know, we want to let people know that regardless of how you look at us, you know, how you see us, you know, the perception that people have about us, you know, we are great people, and we can be whatever we want to be. You know, we can change the world with our music, you understand? So I feel that is like one of my greatest accomplishments, you know, starting my own movement, trying to let the people know that, yes, I can do this. I can let the world know that, yes, this album we're trying to bring out is something that, you know, will change a lot of the way our music is being perceived and dancehall music is perceived. So that's like one of my greatest accomplishments, and I'm so happy that I'm trying to tell my story this way. So it's a big win for us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So being in Africa and what are some things that, like, do y'all have like the top 10 artists there Do y'all do virtual events? Do y'all have concerts? What's some things that you've been doing to stay relevant?
Oh, okay. One of the things that keeps us, going in Africa in terms of our music is, the word is the African artists are beginning to see that yes, we need to come together, to unite and make music that would change the world. And I think it's a great feeling because we African artists are beginning to understand that yes, we need ourselves to grow. We need to push ourselves. We need to support ourselves with every way and every platform that we have to tell our stories. So it's a great feeling for us because that is like one of the things that has really, been my motivation, like trying to see support artists as well. We don't just do it for ourselves. So when there's anything that will benefit each and every one of us, we try to tag ourselves along and carry ourselves to the next level. So that's for us. That's it for us right now.
Okay. So out of all the music that you have made so far, which one is your favorite song off of it?
Man, for me, I would say, like when I started music, I was trying, I was trying to fit in the sense that I was trying to sound like every other artist, that was out there doing Afro beats and stuff. I started pretty cool, with dancehall music, and I felt, at that point, I felt like dancehall music was not in vogue, so I wanted to do what every other person was doing, So, but it didn't change anything because I felt, it got to a point where I just realized that originality was the key. So the first song that I would say was like my, like the song that really evolved my sound was No Stress. I dropped the song that was like early 2020. That was the title of the song, No Stress. So it's a song that introduced my new sound to the world. You understand? Mm-hmm. Earlier before then, I've been making music that was okay, this is cool, this is good. But No Stress was like one of the songs that, at that point I needed to be I was in a situation where I was going through so much stress. So I needed to be free. I needed my mind to be free. So at that point, I wanted to tell my story in a way where I could tell people and motivate people that, you could live a life of no stress and still be what you want to be. So that was like the song that really evolved my sound. So No Stress was a song for me. So No Stress was a song for me, yes.
Okay. No stress, no stress.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's get a little bit of personal. So what's a fun fact about yourself?
The fun part about myself?
Yeah, what's a fun fact about yourself?
For real? Okay. Sometimes, like not all the time though. Sometimes I try to be funny, when around my friends and my family, I try to say some nasty things and, I try to do things that make people laugh, but I wouldn't say I'm a comedian, but, I try to, I wouldn't say I'm a comedian, but I try to, most times, because I'm always this nigga that's always, I'm always this dude that's always focused on my music and focus on being productive and focus on being on my goals and my aspirations in life. But when I tend to, bring that fun part of me, it's so interesting. And, so that's it for me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
Like when you're not working though, and I know you say you work hard, you do like to focus on your music,
yes,
but
sir.
when you're not working, what do you do in your free time there?
If I'm not working, I feel it's either because it's either I'm either resting or I'm trying to do something that would keep my mind busy, because one of my hobbies apart from music is I try to I'm a good cook. I'm not that I won't say I'm a dope cook, but I know how to cook. So I'm always in the kitchen cooking something, I'm not cooking music in the studio, I'm in the
Gotcha.
kitchen cooking, making food, you understand? Then, I do a lot of, readings as well. I study the Bible, I pray because I'm a religious person. Like, I believe in spirituality. And so, when I'm not singing or making music, I'm either doing, some of these things, you understand? So I think it's those things that really shape me as to be a better person.
I gotcha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I know you're excited about Champion Sound and everything.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you
I
should try to
can't
do
wait
some
for the
virtual
world to
stuff
hear that.
online.
Yes, sir. Definitely, we'll do that. We'll do that. Working on that. Me and my team working on that. We're just trying to, make sure the album is, ready. Then, we start dishing out everything. Try doing virtuals and stuff like, try to put ourselves there. You understand? So, but we're still working regardless. Because like me and my team, we don't like to rush. Like we don't rush our things. We do our things calmly. We plan, before we execute. You understand? So I think there's, a lot. There needs to be a lot of planning to get to that point that you want to get in life. So we're still working. We're working. On the ground, working. So just I can't wait. I can't just wait for the friends to see what we have been up to. So just they should anticipate and watch out for that. Still.
Okay, so who has been some of your greatest supporters there?
Yeah. First of all, I want to say, my team is one of the best team that I have. Like I don't call them my team, I call them my family. Because
Yes. Okay.
my manager, which is also like my personal person, like my brother. Like I call him my brother because at a point in time where there was no one. Like when I say no one, in sense that when we had no support from people. He was the only one that was always pushing me and motivating me and telling me that, regardless of, you ain't getting the support that you need, you just need to be yourself. Just keep doing you, keep doing you. And so I want to give a shout out to my boss. We just lost him like some couple of days ago.
Oh, prayers.
We lost him. Yes, we lost him. So Mr. Lawrence Paris, I want to say a big shout out to Mr. Lawrence Paris. I know he can hear me in heaven right now. He's been a great supporter of my music. He's a big fan of my music. I call him my father, my brother, my friend, my partner. We lost him some couple of days ago, and so I can never forget Mr. Lawrence Paris because he's like one of the person that always tend to listen to me anytime I come up to him. It supports me financially. With all the best advice. He's an aeronautic engineer, so I respect him because he's very vast when it comes to knowledge, and so may his soul rest in paradise. Mr. Lawrence Paris, God bless you wherever you are. Regardless that you leave us in this world, I'm still gonna make him proud. I told my manager and my team that I'm still gonna make Mr. Lawrence Paris proud. So rest in peace, Mr. Lawrence Paris. I love you. I love you so much. Those are like the people I would say, are like my greatest support, and shout out to my family as well, my parents for their prayers, my siblings for their prayers and everything. God bless them all. A big shout out to my Renegade team as well. Each member of my team that's supporting me in any way. So I say big shout out to everybody. That's great entertainment. Big shout out to everybody, all my fans and the media personalities that have been supporting my music all through the years. God bless them. God bless them. The DJs, God bless them as well. So yeah, big up.
Well, I definitely want to send my prayers over to you, his family, and friends. Also, it's sad to hear about that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so
but
much.
That goes to the next question, because the next question I was going to ask is, what has been the best advice ever that you ever received? And you said he gave you a lot of advice, so.
Yes, the best advice would be, there's something Mr. Lawrence Paris always used to tell me. He always used to tell me that, you know, regardless of what people say or think about you, there's greatness in you. You understand? The world might not see your greatness right now, but just know there's greatness in you, and you can be whatever you want to be. You don't need everybody to support you, but the right people that will support you, you know, you can bring boundaries and take over the world. So rest on, Mr. Lawrence Paris. I love you wherever you are right now. I miss you because you've been like a best advisor to me, and so that's like one of the advice that I would ever cherish. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we do a trivia game that we do. So I have 2 questions for you, like a little trivia game. Okay. So the first one is, what's the most interesting thing you've seen or read last week?
Last week? Oh, that would be, what was that?
The most interesting thing you ever seen or read last week?
Well. There's a lot. I read a lot. I do a lot of things. So I would say I can't pinpoint like this is what I did or this is like one of the interesting things. But one of the interesting things would be, you know, having life. You know, like that's like one of the interesting things to me. You know, having life. You know, wake up every day and I feel like, you know, I feel healthy and, you know, feel happy to have a family that loves me and support me. So that's like one of the interesting things for me right now. You understand?
Okay. Now the second question is, what is the best and worst purchases you've ever made?
Purchases in terms of what?
What's the best and the worst purchases you ever made?
When you talk about purchases, are you talking about like
no, when you purchase things, like things you bought, the worst thing that you ever bought, the best thing that you ever bought.
Oh, the best thing would be my wait, hold on a bit. The best thing would be my microphone. I just bought my microphone, my studio microphone. So so that's like the best thing because the one I had was spoiled, like was bad. So I just got a new one. So like that's like my greatest thing right now because I can use it to tell my story. So that, like, you know, because that's it for me. Yes, and the worst thing would be
you looking around like, let me look and see what I can point out. You like, let me look and see what I bought that I
don't like. And the worst thing would be say I don't have a worst thing, man. I don't know what that.
Everybody got something worse that they ever bought. It could be it could be something that you bought and you thought it was gonna be some, you know, you just bought it because you just seen it and you just bought it, but you really didn't want it. You know what I mean? So
that would be, I'm trying to see.
Something that you don't use.
Nothing for now, I use everything basically. I don't buy the things I don't need. I use the things I have is things that I use. I use for my work and things like that. So that's it.
Okay, so let's go to another question then. We could go to another question for that one. So the other question would be, if you could interview anybody in the world, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Whoa. That would be Michael Jackson. I mean Michael Jackson. So he's one of the artists that inspires me too. So like I love Michael Jackson. I love the way, you know, his performance on stage is 100, excellent, you know, because I'm all about excellence. So, you know, Michael Jackson would be like one of the artists I would love to interview. Like,
and what would be that one question you ask him?
I would, you know what I would ask him?
What?
Those stunts that you do on stage, how do you do them? Like, how do you go about them? The stunts you do on stage, how do you do about them? Is it Is it real? Is it real? Like I want to know, like, or is this magic or what? So that's like one of the questions I would love to ask him. And how does he make exceptional music? You know, because most of the music that Michael Jackson made was like exceptional. You know, like people. I see most of the fans crying. You know, people are just fainting and stuff like that for Michael Jackson. I'd be like, whoa, Michael Jackson's like a god, man. So I respect Michael Jackson. I love his enthusiasm for the craft. I love his excellence when it comes to delivery on stage and the way he does his music. So Michael Jackson would be the one for me. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you want to let us know before we get off? Anything that you would like to tell the audience, your fans?
Yes. Okay. I wanna tell my fans that I know I've been off the scene for a while. Like for like 2 years I wasn't making music. Like I like 2018 to like 2019. I wasn't making music because I went back to re-strategize and to work on myself and work on my sound. Try to build my relationship with God and try to work on my personal life. A lot of things. So, but right now we are back and better. Last year when we talked that we wanted to start fully, the pandemic came and a lot of things happened. So I want to tell my fans to stay strong. Regardless of the pandemic that's taking over the world. You can still be whatever you want to be. You can still be great. Don't let the pandemic change your life or change your perception of life, perception about life. You understand? So I want to say my fans, thank you so much for holding it down all these years with me. And this is a new me, a new version of my music, a new sound, a new evolution. So I indulge you guys to anticipate the Champion Sound album. It's gonna be full pack album, that would blow the minds of everyone, and blow the minds of the world. So it's time to take over now. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
and before we get off, tell everybody where they can follow you.
Yes, sir. You can follow me on Instagram at Brown Shuga Man. It's spelled BROWNSHUGAMAN. On Twitter, it's at Brown Shuga Man _. You can send me an email, Brown Shuga Liu, that's spelled BROWNSHUGALIU 10 at gmail.com. Send me an email for collaborations, for business, I make one reply you. I don't know. So big up yourself, everyone. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I want to say congratulations. Thanks for doing an interview with us. Thanks for being in the magazine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a big privilege for me. I want to say big thank you to Where It Begins. Like, you guys are family right now. Like, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the little support, that you support artists and, that you support creatives all around the world. I know this is a platform that we are supposed to be paying for, but you're doing it from your own, like your own mind, trying to support people, trying to support creatives all around the world. So God bless you. Keep up the good work. And I can't wait to see you in person and meet you in person. God bless you. And I hope you come to Africa soon, because Africa is a lovely place. Africa is, regardless of what the media has painted about Africa, Africa is, have most of the beautiful places and cities in the world. So I indulge you to come to Africa. Our food is very delicious. We have beautiful women, beautiful, and men and women in Africa. So I indulge you to come to Africa soon. God bless you.
Yes. Well, thanks for the shout out. I do appreciate it. And
yes, sir.
Again, thank you for being on our platform. And you have a blessed day.
It's a privilege, man. And you too. God bless you. God bless you. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love. All right.
God bless you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.